Today I'm going to share with you an amazing card magic trick. It is a packet trick and it is a fantastic one. It is, we can call it a modern classic because most professional magicians perform this trick before their audience in close-up situations. But it can be done in various ways and most of the ways are very difficult. It requires very difficult sleight of hand. It needs a lot of time of practice to make it perfect. But the one that I'm going to share with you today is one of the easiest and one of the best because it has an additional climax at the end. So this video is going to be very interesting. Don't skip the video. Hello everybody. I'm Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. So this is how it looks from the audience perspective. You show a deck of cards and take out the 4 queens because for this trick I need 4 queens. So here is queen number 1, queen of clubs. The next queen is the queen of spades. Then comes the queen of diamonds. And finally we have the queen of hearts. So we have the 4 queens here. And I need the 4 queens and none of the remaining cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply magic to these queens because these queens have the power to do some strange things. I don't need the remaining cards. I'm going to put them away like so and watch carefully. Come a little closer and watch carefully. So here are the 4 queens. I have just taken them out of the deck and let me show you. Queen of clubs, queen of spades, queen of diamonds and queen of hearts. These are the 4 queens and they are very powerful. They are in fact very magical. Why do you know? If I hold the queens like so and give it a turn and a small shake, one of the queens turns face down. It is queen of clubs. It has turned face down. Once again, I'm going to just give it a turn like so. And again, the queen of clubs is now facing up and the queen of hearts is facing down. Now, if I put it here, because if it is at the top, it is easy for me to turn it around. So I have put it in the middle and I close the fan, give it a twist, and then you see that now the queen of spades is facing down. Strange, isn't it? Just I'll close the fan and give it a turn like so, and finally the queen of diamonds is facing down while the queen of spades is facing up. Strange, isn't it? Now you have noticed the back color of these queens. They are all blue. But when I talk about the back of the queens, they turn blushing red. They are very shy. So all these queens have red back designs, not blue. They have turned red. So here are only 4 queens are used for this trick, and this is a fantastic magic trick with 4 queens. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the trick, and believe me, it is very easy to do. Only you need some handling practice to perform this smoothly. So for this trick, you need a blue deck of a blue packet, tuck case, a blue deck of cards. All the cards are blue here. Now and you need these 4 queens from a red deck. Now make sure that the back design is same, but only it is of a contrasting color. I'm using blue deck and red for 4 queens with the red backs. Remember, it is very important that you remove all the queens from the blue deck because you don't need them. You have to remove them and just discard them. For this trick, you don't need them. Now, the setup is very, very simple. What you have to do, this is a shuffled deck of cards, and you need to put the cards, these queens, inside this deck in a particular order. Firstly, you need to put the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts goes at the bottom when the deck is facing up. So it goes towards the bottom, and then goes the Queen of Diamonds a little above, like so. There is a reason for this. You can put it in any way, but this is a good way of doing it. I prefer to do it in this way because it is easy for me to follow while performing the trick. And the next card is spades. So about 10 cards above is the spades, and about 5-6 cards below the top is the clubs. So that is the setup: hearts, diamonds, spades, clubs. Close the deck, and this card, it can be any card, is placed facing down here. That means you have all the cards facing up and this card is facing down. Now you put them in the tuck case, a blue tuck case, and you are ready for the performance. During the performance, you take them out and you say that the queens are very powerful, or whatever you want to say. And so I'm going to take out the queens. So you look for the queens, and as you look for the queens, you get the Queen of Clubs first. You just out-jog the card. You run the cards from hand to hand until you come to the next queen, Queen of Spades. You again run the cards from hand to hand and out-jog the next queen, which is the Queen of Diamonds. And finally, you out-jog the Queen of Hearts. Now, as you close the fan, with the help of your little finger, pull down the bottom card. Now, like so. Now, this is very important. This makes the next step easy. So, this should not be seen by the spectators. So, you show the 4 queens there. All attention should be drawn here, while at the same time you pull down the bottom card with your little finger like so, and then take all the cards, that means all the queens as well as the bottom card together. This is an exposed view. As you can see that the bottom card is carried away along with the 4 queens. So here is the bottom card that remains covered. Now let me show you one more time. So these are the queens, like so. You find out the queens and out-jog the queens like this. Now the queens are been out-jogged. You draw attention to the queens. At the same time, what you do, you just pull down the bottom card like so, and then you add this bottom card along with the queens, and make sure that the bottom card is not seen by the spectators. So you have altogether 5 cards. 1 card is facing down at the bottom. You turn the remaining cards over and say that I don't need these cards. Now this is a way of showing that the deck is blue in color without saying so. Now you discard the deck. Now you have to do Ascanio spread. Ascanio spread is very simple. In the middle grip, you have to hold the cards, the top right corner and the bottom right corner between the middle finger and the thumb, like so. And with the left hand thumb, you pull the top card, then pull the next card and the third card. And this card is now holding two cards together, but it seems that you are holding a single card. It is very easy to do, believe me. You can do it easily. So I'm showing you once again. You can show these cards like so and say that there are 4 queens. Now close the fan, making sure that the extra card is not seen. Just turn the cards, give it a shake or whatever you want to do. Do the same thing once again, but this time one of the cards seems to have turned face down, and it is the Queen of Clubs. Now we know chased, C-H-A-S-E-D, which means clubs, hearts, spades and diamonds. C-H-A-S-E-D, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So the clubs has turned face down. It is very easy. That is the reason why the cards, why the queens have been kept in a particular order, so that you know which queen is going to turn face down. At least that is what the spectators think. Actually, one queen is hidden under the top card, and that is the single extra card. That is the single extra card which is facing down. Close the fan and say that I'll turn it again like so, and you can say, you know, the next card, CH, hearts will be facing down, and do the Ascanio spread once again and show that hearts is facing down. Apparently hearts is facing down. You say that it is facing down at the top. You might think that it is easy for me to turn it over. So I'm going to put it here. So put it third from the top. Very important. It should be kept between the last card and the top 2 cards. Close the fan. Give it a twist again, and once again do the Ascanio spread. And this time you know the third card, C-H-A-S, that means spades will be facing down. So here apparently the spades has turned face down. You close the fan and say the final card is the diamonds. It is also going to turn face down. Now you don't need to do anything, just give it a twist and a shake, and again do the Ascanio spread, and apparently diamonds has turned face down. At this point, everybody has seen the blue deck. They have also seen the blue backs. So, and they have also seen the blue tuck case. So they know that all the cards are having blue back design. You close the fan and say that you might have noticed the back of these cards. Now what is the color of the backs? They will say blue. You say yeah, but they are very shy. They are actually red. They are blushing red. So saying you turn over and show a red card, and again do the same thing but in a little bit different way. What you have to do, pull down the bottom card to the left with your left fingers. So another card is seen to be red. Pull down the next card and then pull the top card with your thumb, and it seems that all the cards are red and the blue card is hidden here. So they are held together like so. You have to be careful. You need a little practice to do this. Close the fan, turn it over, take the bottom card, pull it out and place it on top, and again do the Ascanio spread, again showing that you are in fact using only 4 queens. There is no other extra card in it. Close it, place it on top of the deck, and you can put it away, and your clean. I hope you enjoyed today's trick. I know it needs some practice, but without practice, how can you expect to do a beautiful magic trick flawlessly in front of live audience? Please give it the practice it needs and then astonish your viewers. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you again next time in the next video. Have a wonderful time. Till then, bye-bye.